up? Sorry about that video the other night. I was extremely tired and I had promised that I would upload a video, so I just kind of went with it and it failed miserably. But thank you to those who watched it. I know it was a waste of 3 minutes of your life, but what I really want to go into detail in this video is I want to reiterate the fact that I was so speechless when I got my letter. Like, I wanted to collapse and just bawl like a baby and just thank God that, like, my life is finally beginning the way that I envisioned it. And it feels great. It feels awesome. I can't get over it. I'll never forget that day, ever. And I also want to talk about, or I also want to let y'all know that I'm sorry I hadn't posted anything before that either, but I was sitting there waiting on my letter for 2 weeks, checking the mail every day, peeping out my window, like, and it just didn't come. My therapist was super slow about it, but finally got it, so better late than never. That's what I always say. So y'all met my amazing girlfriend. She's really awesome, right? I mean, I'm super blessed. I couldn't be more thankful. I thank God every day for her, because that's just crazy amount of support, and I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have it. Like, it's a different kind of support. Like, my mom supports me, my friends support me, but that's a totally different kind of support. And I know that, like, she wants to stick around. She wants to go on this journey with me and, I don't know, just share all that. And it's awesome. But anyway, back on track. I'm actually kind of nervous right now. I don't know why. I guess just a little nervous because it's been a little minute. Somebody messaged me asking about the process, like how to get the process started with working towards this right here, this letter. And I'll tell you how I did it. First, when I graduated high school, I started living full-time as a dude. Started going by Ash, not Ashley. I hadn't quite figured out the name Ken yet, but I just lived full-time like that. And in the beginning, I didn't need a binder. I was small enough that I could just double up on sports bras and be good to go. But I even worked. When I would get jobs, I would tell my boss, hey, it's kind of hard to explain to you, but I'm trans, and it would be awesome if you could use male pronouns and let me have Ken on my name tag. That was after I got the name Ken. Kind of jumping around a little bit. Yeah, that's because it's required for therapy anyway. To get the letter, you have to live in your desired gender role for 3 months at least. At least I know that's how it is in Arkansas. I don't know how it is anywhere else, but that's how it is in Arkansas. And I lived that way for 3 years, so I'm long overdue. And then you need to Google. You need to Google a lot. Research everything so you know what you're getting into, you know what you're talking about, you know what to ask your therapist about. And in order to find a therapist, you need to Google, or word of mouth, talk to people. I went to Ken Clark. Yeah, his name was Ken. I went to Ken Clark in Little Rock, and I mean, I don't know of many gender therapists in Arkansas, but he was a pretty cool dude. He got me through it really fast, but the letter took a little bit longer. Took a hot minute to get it to me. Basically that's it. Once you get to the therapist, he can direct you from there. And I mean, I don't know about any of y'all, but I'm not getting bottom surgery. I think the cons outweigh the pros, and I'd rather just get a prosthetic, because I found this dude in Australia that makes prosthetics. So hey, in binders, I got mine on underworks.com. They've changed the fabric up a little bit though, so it kind of fits funny. And the surgeon I want to go to is Dr. Garamoni in Florida. That's down the road though. I don't have my first appointment for testosterone set up yet, because my therapist has yet to email me a list of doctors that actually do that. So, kind of waiting on him once again. Crossing my fingers. Anyway, my mom read my letter, and first of all, she looked at those pictures on Facebook, like basically a play-by-play, when I got my letter, and she could just see the happiness busting out of my face, like, busting out. The happiest I've ever been, ever, ever, ever. Like I said in the last video, it's the best Christmas present I've ever gotten, could ever hope to get. And she feels vindicated, because people were like, well, how do you know that? How do you know your kid is that? Blah, blah. And now it's on paper that it is legit. I wasn't making it up. That is who I am, and that's who I'm always going to be. So, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I'm honestly just feel speechless. I don't know what else to really talk about. The next video I'm going to make is how I knew I was trans. I didn't really go into much detail in the first video introducing myself, so I'll be really going into a lot of details in the next video, explaining what I was feeling when I grew up, and the stuff I went through, why I did certain things, and how far I've come, basically. Because I've come a long, long, long way from where I used to be. Tell you that much. And I'm gonna keep on going. Keep on going. My sights are on the horizon, and I'm running. I'm running like Forrest Gump to that horizon. And I'm not gonna stop till I get there. And I don't think any of y'all should either. Doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're in the same position as me, just starting the process, or farther in the process, or going through something totally different. You have totally different goals, whatever, totally different lifestyle. Don't stop till you get to where you want to be. The best advice I can give you. My next major transition goal is to get my name legally changed, so people can stop looking at my ID and being like, what? And then I'm like, hey, my name's Ken, and they're like, no it's not. So I gotta get that fixed. Hopefully that's what I can get for my birthday in April. Pretty much that's it. That's it. I do want to wish all of y'all happy holidays, whatever holiday you're celebrating, whether it be Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. Happy holidays. And I don't think the world's going to end, but if you are somebody who does, see you on the flip side. I'm also still open to any questions. Y'all can hit me up on Facebook. I mean, I don't usually add people I don't know, but I mean, you can hit me up with the message first. And follow me on Instagram. Pictures all the time. Kind of becoming obsessed with it. I know, it's horrible, it's horrible. I'll put the info down there, because I didn't do that in the last video. My bad. My girlfriend just texted me and told me she's off work. I, I just don't know. Mm-hmm. Anyway, my time is running out. Just wanted to make this a lengthier video so it can actually get my point across, say what I want to say, and answer those questions, or that question, how to start the process. I hope I answered that for you. If I didn't, please let me know, and I'll do better. Yeah, just please keep watching. I don't know who all is exactly watching, but please stay tuned. Watch me as I hit puberty. The puberty I should have went through years ago instead of this puberty. And just stay hopeful. Don't give up. I promise it gets better. And I'm always going to promise you that. I'll pinky promise you.